when I got laid off a few days before, it was like the Friday before I got laid off, they said, I'm taking your job. And I was like, oh crap. And I was worried about it the whole time. And then on Monday, it actually happened. I was like, oh man, here we go again. Layoff number 4. But I wasn't as panicked and freaked out this time because they had said that. And I think because they said, I'm taking your job, it made it seem like this was coming from spirit. So this was meant to be, and I was meant to move on and do other things. So that was really helpful. And I've even had times where I've had my doubts during this whole process, but they've always been there to reassure me, saying things like, you're in the right place at the right time, don't panic, you know, you're basically that you're where you're supposed to be and you're doing good and things will get better. So they're very reassuring when you need it. And especially like every time I ask, I'm like, can I get some reassurance here if I'm having a bad day? And they always do. They're very understanding as well. And they're always there for you, especially if you're having a bad night and you're just crying. I've heard them say, dear one. I've heard them just be very reassuring and very positive. You'll get through this. Things like that. They know you better than anyone because they're with you all the time. So one time they said something to me that it was something like, just because they don't see you doesn't mean that we don't, or something. So it's very reassuring to know that there are beings or spirits or whatever there with you, and they know you, and they know your heart, and they know you're a good person, and they don't judge. Like, I'm super self-critical, and they've always been like, you're being too hard on yourself, stop it. But I've never heard that from them. They've said things like, I'm sorry your dad hurt you as a kid. They've been very empathetic and sympathetic.